Of course, there is a man, Gene Starwind, the urban legend. Gene Starwind, unlike those stories, had much success in Eden's Row. This man right here, he's going to be main eventing Pandemonium for the third time, but unfortunately for Gene Starwind, he's lost both of those main events in the past when he was the UWA champion. So obviously Gene Starwind has a lot to prove at this year's Pandemonium.
Now introducing their opponents. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he is the only Grand Slam champion in UWA history, the urban legend, Gene Starwind.
Well, folks, obviously, Jeff or whatever has to update his ring now because Gene Starwind is no longer the only Grand Slam champion. Now the Destroyer and Vaughn and Kreed are also Grand Slam champions, which makes the main event Pandemonium that much huger, more epic, more prestigious. There's never been a time ever where we had two Grand Slam champions compete in the Mega Super Bowl event of the entire year in that wrestling promotion. This probably could be the biggest dream match of all when we watch the Destroyer take on Gene Starwind in the main event Pandemonium. But Gene Starwind, he said he signed a contract last week that, Gene Starwind has two more things he wants to accomplish before he ever parts ways with the UWA. And one of those accomplishments he wants to fulfill is to be able to win in the main event at Pandemonium because, like I said before, Gene Starwind, this will be the third main event in Pandemonium history he's competed in. His last two previous main event matches he's lost. So if ever Gene Starwind wants to be known as the all-time greatest, if he's going to part ways with this company, he wants to be known as the guy who at least won one main event. And on the grandest stage, if that's Pandemonium 11, that must be the one that takes the cake. Partner in Pandemonium 11 is the biggest Pandemonium of all time.
Now introducing his partner. From Irvine, California, he is the UWA's next big thing, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Notice, folks, as you see Rampage come to the ring here, he's missing the goatee. He didn't shave, folks. He got burnt off when he was set on fire by Lord Magma last week. And speaking of Lord Magma, we know that Rampage is disappointed that he came up short and his dreams cut short by main eventing this was Pandemonium as the UWA champion. But he said, Rampage has stated that what's just important to him as main eventing Pandemonium is being able to end Lord Magma once and for all at Pandemonium. And he now has an opportunity in that triple threat Highway to Hell match at Pandemonium. He faces that man right there, Samoa Joe and Lord Magma, of course, in a match. Whoever gets pinned, whoever submits, whoever gets knocked out in that no-holds-barred matchup, they get sent straight to motherfucking hell. And of course, this time, when he gets sent to hell in the Highway to Hell match, you don't come back. No, unless you're vicious with the assist from Vince McMahon, but that's not important right now.
The match is underway here, folks, and let's all be honest here. Samoa Joe's been on a tremendous losing streak as of late, and he really needs to do something to build up his confidence, something to build up his momentum before going into Pandemonium and competing in that epic match, that epic three-way that he has against both Rampage and Lord Magma. And this is the time and place to do it. You can't wait too long to get on that fast track to stardom and get those momentum back. But is it just too far gone? Is he just too injured from what happened last week? Who knows? And early on, it's been pretty even between Gene Starwind and Samoa Joe, but Gene Starwind gets the tag to Rampage, and here we go, getting a little preview of Pandemonium.
That's right. These two have been battling out for over the last year. It's pretty much only the second time that these two have ever fought in the ring, just 1-1, even though this is a tag team matchup. Of course, last time they fought 1-1, it was back at Hell Night Bash in the finals of that number contenders tournament, where Rampage was victorious and went on to face Lord Magma at Claim to Fame. And in the aftermath of that matchup, Samoa Joe actually went in the ring, shook the hands of Rampage, and said he handed him the torch, but we later found that was all just a lie, just to get Rampage's guard down, just to kind of earn the fake respect of Rampage, just so Samoa Joe can get the underhand, undermine him, and swerve him later at Swerve Despair when Samoa Joe interfered in that rematch that Rampage had with Lord Magma.
I don't know if you saw that rock drop, but you notice that When the Destroyer got the hot tag, he ran in with all sorts of fire, and Rampage just reversed it with that exploder. But now look at the Destroyer exploding back with that Pandemonium Cyclone, just snapped it off. That's his finisher, folks. This can be all over. But when Gene Starwind breaks it up.
Yeah, Rampage might as well just quit. You could, if you were to lose a match that quick, even just by the Destroyer. I mean, usually Rampage is going to get fired. Look at this. He's going to go for a pedigree already, or is he? Oh no. Rampage able to battle all that pedigree attempt there.
It shows a veteran instincts of Quinton Rampage Jackson. He has so much experience in both wrestling as well as MMA. He can pretty much reverse himself out of any situation he finds himself in. And that's how he's able to counter that pedigree. And who knows what it could have been. Like, he got hit with that pedigree as well as the Pandemonium Cyclone. It could have been all over right there. And as you said, Rockchalk, if he were to lose that quick, even in the store, he'd just quit wrestling altogether. But once again, Samoa Joe and Rampage, both legal men here, yet to see the Destroyer and Gene Starwind, lock it up per se. I even wonder if they're going to have an opportunity here, because these two just want to brawl at it.
Especially with the words that these two men have exchanged over the last few weeks. I mean, by the absolute disrespect that the Destroyer has shown to Gene Starwind last week and earlier today. You know these men want to come to blows. You know Gene Starwind's not going to wait until Pandemonium. So it's only a matter of time if finally we can see Rampage tagging Gene Starwind right when Samoa Joe tags into the Destroyer. And finally you might see a preview of Pandemonium already here tonight in the main event, episode 46 of Assault. I can't believe we're on episode 46. It just seemed like yesterday we started UWA on YouTube. And I guess just a few more episodes away from episode 50. It's like a milestone event. Look at this. Gene Starwind taking down Samoa Joe. Obviously, these two men are far from strangers. Oh, so we're putting that pin attempt there. And obviously, Samoa Joe, Gene Starwind, they were quite, somewhat, enemies of one another at Smurf. We saw Samoa throw the face of Gene Starwind in that car window. And of course, that was all sparked by Samoa Joe. We got offended by Gene Starwind because Gene Starwind did not trust Samoa Joe. Also, it was actually the other way around. It was Samoa Joe who couldn't trust Gene Starwind, and of course, that offended Gene Starwind. And of course, that started that war, that rivalry between Samoa Joe and Gene Starwind, which of course ended that. I love the first fight, and the take him in the bank fight because Samoa Joe came so close to winning, but it wasn't his night. Gene Starwind got his hand on that briefcase first, and of course we all know what happened with that briefcase. He used the one-way ticket contract to make the Growing Greats a part of that 3 Stages of Hell matchup along the lines of Brave Asperia, the Monsters of Destruction, and the Lost Society. Which of course is definitely some are saying it's going to be the dream match. It could be the match that steals the show at this year's Pandemonium. And Samoa Joe taking down Gene Starwind with that STO there. And now Samoa Joe could be setting up for a muscle bust. Oh, wait. Gene Starwind actually countering them. An attempt for a muscle bust in the corner there.
Now look at Gene trying to bow back here. That double drop kicks, that mule kick. Setting up Samoa Joe here. Just look at the strength being displayed here from Gene Starwind, walking around the ring with Samoa Joe. That's all I remind you, folks. Samoa Joe is a good 285 pounds, or close to 300 pounds. Oh, what double teamwork there on display from Gene Starwind on Rampage with the assist.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think that maybe perhaps Samoa Joe maybe got burnt a little more than Rampage, because I mean, that can only explain why Samoa Joe has not really got much bursts of offense tonight compared to Rampage. And Rampage actually came in as dominating the store for a short burst, but Samoa Joe has not got credible offense in it. As you see, getting taken up by that double team by that high low by Gene Starwind and Rampage. Now look at this key lock hold applied.
The official doctor's statement hasn't officially came out yet for both burn reports from Rampage and Samoa Joe, so who knows if anyone got burned more than others, but does it really matter? I mean, do we really care who got burnt more than the other person? The fact is that they got burnt, for crying out loud, and that's what we should be worried about, the health of these two men, not who got burnt more.
And obviously these two men, they're not going to let Lord Magma get away with this. So obviously they have an opportunity to send Lord Magma to hell and put an end for him for good. That Pandemonium, that highway to hell match. But you know, this is the match that kind of favors Lord Magma. All that backbreaker, ultimate backstabber by Gene Starwind there. So you know that Pandemonium, you know that match is definitely going to favor, you know, Lord Magma. It's his type of anything involving with hell and flames and hellfire and brimstone easily favors the big man Lord Magma.
Look at that right there, the Destroyer coming in, laying his hands on Gene Starwind. That's pretty much the only physical altercation we have yet to see from the Destroyer and Gene Starwind thus far in this match. And can this possibly be the time we're going to see them lock up? Oh man, he's going to get a taste of Pandemonium main event early here. Oh my! And this is all about, folks. Just look at these two men, just eyeing each other down. My goodness, what a year these two have had in the UWA thus far. And Rock, I mean, you want to put that over or what?
Crying out loud, I mean, we don't forget Gene Starwind after he came back from that injury he sustained, you know, from Whole Night Bash, that concussion. Look at his test right back into Rampage. Oh man, I guess he's teasing the crowd there or something. Definitely uncharacteristic from Gene Starwind. I mean, you think he would be the first one to throw the first straw on the Destroyer to get this match going between these two, but as I was saying, I mean, Gene Starwind, after he came back from his month and a half hiatus, or after a Whole Night Bash, that vicious Hell in a Cell match, I mean, Gene Starwind's been absolutely unstoppable. He's been virtually unbeatable. He won Square with Despair and the one-way ticket on their bank live match. I mean, no one's ever been able to accomplish those back-to-back ever. And then we talk about the Destroyer. He won the Matter of Respect match, defeating the Taxman and Hebert. There's two men he's been defeating with almost all of last year, beating them both, making them both shake Destroyer's hand and showing him respect. And of course, the Destroyer almost came close to winning Square Despair. And look at this once again, Rampage on the receiving end of the Pandemonium Cyclone. And now taking Samoa Joe back in here.
Samoa Joe wants to fish off the Muscle Buster. He tried earlier, but we got reversed, unfortunately. He's setting him up here, turning him around. This can be all she wrote. Oh my god, if he manages to hit this, might break his neck. This might break Rampage's neck here. Oh, and it hits it. And turns it around. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, and oh man, at the nick of time, we thought the Destroyer took out Gene Starwind from good on the apron, from getting involved, but my god, if he was just a fraction of a second late, he would not have been able to break it up and the match would have been over. But look at this, Rampage with a huge clothesline.
He calls that comatose. That's one of his new finishes that he displayed on the Destroyer on the first fight. And now Samoa Joe is absolutely just motionless and has turned Samoa Joe's Samoan carcass over. And there goes the referee pins. And the Destroyer looks like a little bit too late. And Rampage getting a huge pin over Samoa Joe. And Rampage and Gene Starwind victorious here tonight in a huge tag team main event. Let's go to the replay as we saw Rampage overwhelming Samoa Joe with that huge exploder suplex. Of course, we did see some brief physicality between the Destroyer and Gene Starwind with that short double team work. Wait, stop though! Wait a minute! Oh, look at this, look at the match! Look at this! The Destroyer on top of the announcement. He has Gene Starwind with him! He has him up! And here's the Pandemonium Destroyer! On the Spanish announcement. Oh my goodness! We were distracted by a replay. We didn't see what was going on here. And wait a minute! My goodness! That's Lord Magma! Oh my goodness! He has Rampage. Okay, he has him throttling on the stick. Oh, just throws him down the cold steel.
Oh no, now what is he planning on doing? No, you already did it once. You already threw him on the steel. Not again. This is, oh my! That huge powerbomb on the steel on the stage here. Oh, come on, we gotta get some security to break these men up. We're getting a taste of Pandemonium here earlier to end the show. Come on. We got a couple minutes left. Take another look at the replays. You see Lord Magma. You can't really see right now. He's dragging Rampage down to the ring here. Oh my! That table is completely exploded from the Pandemonium Destroyer. Bad look at this. Still throttling Rampage. Throws him down once again.
We're almost out of time here. And look at this. And we see Lord Magma hits the Judgment Slam on our Quinton Rampage Jackson, one of his opponents at Pandemonium. And we just saw the Destroyer take out Gene Starwind for the Spanish announcement with that Pandemonium Destroyer. And now we see Rampage on the receiving end of the last one Armageddon. And oh, driving down the steel out a huge blast Armageddon. My goodness, folks.